Hey everyone, Bodie Morningway here. Just wanted to highlight some of the amazing things that we have brand new for you here at Quantum Comics, your friendly neighborhood comic book store in Camrose. Let's begin with Action Comics number 992, wherein Superman continues his extended team-up with Hal Jordan. Black Panther number 167. If you'll notice by the incredibly large number that went from single digits to triple digits, this is Marvel's Legacy Initiative, whereby they renumber all their comics as if they have never been started over since the very beginning. So, it will probably wreak havoc with our back issue bins and with the minds of many collectors, but hey, it's an initiative, that's what they're doing, we'll see how it goes. But if you check out this cover, it's kind of an amalgam of Claw, Black Panther's arch nemesis, and Black Panther in a very hypnotic, intriguing pattern. Very cool. The Demon, Hell on Earth. This is number 1 of a new miniseries featuring Etrigan the Demon. Gone, gone the form of man. Rise the demon, Etrigan. Now here is the big thing this week. Doomsday Clock begins. Now, if you don't know or have not heard of the Doomsday Clock, this is a huge storyline by DC Comics. You all must be familiar with the Watchmen, right? That kind of darker superhero group. They've been a part of the DC Comics for, well, 30 or so years. However, they have not been a part of the DC universe with its superheroes and everything until now. You see, a couple of years ago, DC kind of did a renumbering, revamping of their line and called it their Rebirth line. And part of the storyline was that there was a lot of missing time in the heroes. It was found out through the return of Wally West, who is the original Kid Flash, that the timeline has been mucked up by one of the Watchmen. In other words, the big, giant blue guy that can do almost anything has somehow messed with the DC universe. This is the storyline written by Geoff Johns, who is one of the hugest and best writers in DC, with artwork by Gary Frank, one of the greatest artists in DC or anywhere else. 12 issues, beginning now. And unlike some other companies, they have guaranteed that it will be Gary Frank and Geoff Johns throughout. So the same creative team for the entire story. And Geoff Johns himself even said that he would not do this without Gary Frank. So they two have collaborated in the past on a couple of occasions, most notably Action Comics and Superman, and it's been amazing. And just flipping through this issue, the art is fantastic, the storyline looks very engaging and a little bit brutal. But we've got 3 different covers. This is the lenticular cover featuring Rorschach. Then we've got a rather ominous cover of The End Is Near. And, of course, we have the poster cover of Superman kind of being disassembled into clockwork bits. Come get yours while supplies last. This is going to be big, boys and girls. Continuing on, Flash number 35, continuing the Speedster's crazy adventures. Harley Quinn continues her goal to become mayor. Yeah. Invincible Iron Man, number 594, whereby the search for Tony Stark continues. In case you're wondering, Tony Stark, at the end of the last Secret Wars, well, he kind of died, but he uploaded his consciousness into a computer. Of course, what else would you do if you're a brilliant genius billionaire like Tony Stark? But now, it seems he wants to come back. And others want him back. But nobody seems to know where he is. We'll see how it goes. The Kamandi Challenge. This has been a really cool storyline. It's only gone for 11 issues, and it will only go for 12 issues. It was always set for 12 issues. the cool thing about this is they take Jack Kirby's awesome story of Kamandi, which is like a kid way, way, way into the future where animals have mutated and taken over the earth, and humans are very rare to be found. And every issue, you've got a new creative team that have to create some kind of cliffhanger for the next creative team that has to figure out a way to get Kamandi out of the cliffhanger. It's been very cool, very entertaining, highly recommended. If you guys ever watched the Librarians TV show, they are now in comic book form with not one, but two amazing covers. And like the show, the storylines are really fun. The Punisher Platoon continues the story of the Punisher while he was in the army. Silver Sable and the Wild Pack. This is a one-shot featuring everybody's most lovable mercenary / ruler of her own country, Silver Sable, who first appeared way back in The Amazing Spider-Man of the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in there. Can't remember the exact number, but fun issue. Deadpool and Spider-Man continue their little war, their bro war in Spider-Man versus Deadpool, number 24. Star Wars, the newest issue, features our heroes, i.e. the Rebellion, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, etc. But this time, they are going to be trying to track down Saul Guerrera. You remember him? He was the crazy mechanized cyborg nut job from Rogue One, right? Suicide Squad, Harley and company continue their adventures, this time 200,000 miles away from Earth. Whoa, what the heck are they doing out there? Teen Titans, latest issue of the New Boy Wonder and company. Thanos. Yep, that's right. Thanos does have his own series, in case you were wondering. And this one seems very intriguing because Thanos wins, part 1. Nothing good happens when Thanos wins, unless you're Thanos. So come check it out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters continue their epic crossover. We are now up to number 4. All 5 issues are coming out this month. So you don't have to wait for it. Come and get it. Turtles Universe, which is slightly different from the ongoing title in the sense that it gives different perspectives of characters involved in certain storylines of the Turtles. So if you are wanting any more intriguing perspectives of some of the other characters that are not the Turtles, or not necessarily the Turtles, in this case the Triceratons during their big invasion, check out TMNT Universe. It will not disappoint. Finally, I wanted to highlight Wonder Woman number 35. In here you find out just how it is that Wonder Woman suddenly has a twin brother by the name of Jason. Whole story right in here. Good stuff. Get this and more comics here at Quantum Comics. But besides comics, I wanted to show you some other fun stuff that we got. Some new pops. Anybody recognize this guy? That's right. The very bizarre but incredibly engaging Bob Ross has now made the big time in the Funko Pop. An incredible Ghost Rider Pop. This one is oversized, but really, really fantastic. For all you heavy metal fans, we've got a couple of members of Metallica. That's right. If you know Metallica, you know these guys. They too now have made the big time of being immortalized in the Funko Pop. Apart from that, we got one more thing that I want to show you. One more thing. For all you Pokemon fans, this is a Pokemon backpack. How sweet is that? You can now literally catch them all. Get this stuff and more at your favorite neighborhood. Not your favorite neighborhood, what am I talking about? I'm just babbling now. Your friendly neighborhood comic book store. Hope to see you soon. See ya, Space Cowboys.